like I said, these seem to be the three hardest. Okay? These are all from 4.1, and they're all in the same section, and they deal with all the same thing. ax squared plus bx plus c. A function that equals that, and then in that section we talked about what do each of these numbers tell us. They're known as parameters of a quadratic function. I really thought I did you a favor by giving you the easiest one first. That did not prove to be true. They all seem to stump you. Okay? Not everybody. There were a few that really excelled. And I'm going to venture a guess to say that they spent some time or have a good reference sheet. But here we go. So, based on the data from beginning with the end in mind, I'm looking for the amount of consumer expenditures in a given year. At first you'd think, that would be my first thought till then I read the problem. And then I read the problem and I see, oh wait, this is a quadratic. Right. And in a quadratic function, none of these numbers give me a year. I have to plug in a year. Except this guy right here. That guy right there tells me exactly a year and an amount. By definition, this is the initial value. So the hope is that you'd recognize that as the only one that's already done, and because it's asking for a specific year, I mean, you can create a year, but that's not specific. That's one you create, and you might create one, she might create one, he might create one.
So how would that be wrong then?
Because you're supposed to look at the year we know, that we all know is the beginning year of 1990. We all know that, or we should. Based upon this equation and what we know about parameters for this, our initial value point is that one. 1990 pairs with 450.5.
But if you were to put 2004, that would still be correct then.
No.
It answers the question.
It answers the question incorrectly.
It doesn't say 1990 though. It says the amount of consumers that have addition from
1990 to 2004.
Yeah, so if I plug in a different year, that's still...
Oh yeah, if you plug in a different year and you get a different value, those pairs would make it true. Absolutely. But that's really not what it's not asking you to plug in any different year. I'm trying to see if you understand what a given function, quadratic function, tells us just from what's there. And just from what's here, no additional adding and subtracting of dates or guessing of dates or putting in dates, substituting dates is necessary. It's you have from that number alone the initial value in the initial year. So the initial year, you're going to have $450.5 billion. We had several people who forgot the billion, but that's listed right here in the problem. So watch for those things. Now, on the next two questions, I did put A, B, or C, and maybe if I had put C in here, that would have made a difference to you. So maybe this is a clarity issue on my part to put that in there. Could have made it more clear maybe if I just put 1990 and let you figure out what the billion would be.
Or if it was like the initial year of the amount of that, like total money.
Okay.
Just because...
I could have just filled in the blanks for you too and just give it to you. Let's just say, true or false.
Because I did
Hey, that's an idea.
and I got the right number, like I got the right total.
You got this total?
No, I put 2000 the year 2004 and put the correct number, and that's the amount of consumer expenditure or whatever.